barbecue with me. This is how they make my favorite dish, the dandelion.
All stars
Hi everyone, I'm here at the AMS Student Nest at UBC.
To prove that the Nest is the unquestioned best place on campus for students, I will be spending the entire day here.
Friday night at the UBC AMS Student Nest.
My favorite part about partnering with the AMS for a CEL project was definitely the creative freedom that we were granted.
It was probably the post-production process.
Scripting and editing the reels.
Probably the free food. No, just kidding. The really supportive team we had.
We were given guidelines and goals about what the AMS wanted, but we were really allowed to do many of the ideas that we came up with initially.
Our representatives with AMS were super supportive the whole time and very easy to work with.
It was a real exercise in evaluating what students were responding to over the course of our 8 weeks, making better reels that would receive better engagement, and in the end it was very successful.
It was usually just really rewarding when the post actually ended up getting uploaded.
And it was just really fun to go inside the kitchen of all of these AMS Nest food outlets and just go around the Nest and film all of these fun things with my teammates. It was very, very enjoyable.
Something that I learned throughout this process was how to kind of draw a line. How can we promote the outlets while also not sounding too much like an advertisement and getting people's attention?
Something that I learned from the partnership is definitely communication. When you're working with representatives from an organization like the AMS, I've realized that you need to reach them and contact them with enough time.
I also could have been better with emailing with a food guy.
Sometimes they won't answer within the same day, even if it's a business day.
I'm a bit camera shy. I will try to work on that, and if I could have done differently, I would have been more proactive.
You have to be very on top of timings.
My favorite reel to work on was probably the Grand Noodle one, because I was mainly in charge of it.
The reel that I did where I locked myself in the nest and didn't allow myself to leave for 16 hours.
Definitely Caleb's cookie eating challenge.
Blue Chip and Flavor Lab.
I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it that much if I was the one eating the cookies.
Something that I could do better is to go more ambitious with a lot of the concepts we're doing. Stuff like locking myself in the nest or eating a whole bunch of cookies or the kind of unhinged Flavor Lab reel that me and Rose did. Those ones were awesome and I think did the best out of any of them.
Those were really, really fun to edit, and I think people enjoyed the snappy humor in them.
And some of the other ones where we didn't have quite as much ambition, those were the ones I look back on and say oh, I wish I could have redone that one.
In the end, we were actually told to keep an eye out for AMS social media job postings, so that's about the biggest compliment you could receive.